Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. The show is designed to give you solutions to your day-to-day management and leadership problems. It's hosted by Matthew Haddock, a frontline manager and leader with over 25 years of experience. If you're ready, then let's get on with the show.
Hi and welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. This show is designed to give you actionable and practical help which will drive your management skills and hopefully get the best results you can. Make sure you've taken the time to subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode, and share it so somebody else can also enjoy the show. So without any more delay, let's get on with this week's show. Now, this is a great question. Can you be ill in the new world of work? Does work ever stop? I suppose before the pandemic, we would have all considered that the fact is, when you're ill, you're ill. You were sick, you went to bed. You didn't come to work for a couple of days, then you came back. Now most of the managers will know that work will still be there when we get back, and you might have got the odd call. But if you think, whilst I'm recording this, we've just come out of 2 years of COVID pandemic, lockdowns and a move mainly to remote working. Now the move to remote working, or the hybrid working, or the agile working away from the office has been a great revolution, a real revolution that we've probably not seen for a lot of years. It gives people better choices, workers can come and go a lot better, we're still getting stuff done, people can work from home, don't have to get stuck in the terrible traffic that you see around the place. And I guess it is a really good, better balance than what we've had before. And I'm a massive fan of this new approach. No doubt, I love the fact that I can work from home when I've got back-to-back meetings, still add a lot of value, but not have that commute at the front end and the back end of the working day. It works, it gives people what they want, and most recruiters you'll see now will be advertising flexible working as part of the normal deal. I still think the office plays a massive role. You know, you've got to get to meet real people, you need to mix, and you have the innovation, so you really do have to have the idea of going into work. But one area I have noticed is the idea of being sick. Now, as we come out of pandemic and masks are being removed and social distancing is removed, you are going to get more people being sick. You know, I mean in real, normal, not COVID sick. I'm not talking man flu. But you know, like, we do get sick. We're humans, so you are going to get ill. That's normal, it's natural. But what has changed is the fact that because a lot of the knowledge workers are obviously remote, there is literally no chance of being ill anymore. I've noticed unless you are unconscious, there's almost an expectation to be online. Sick doesn't seem to count anymore. It's expected that you'll log on and join meetings. Now, I don't know where this comes from, because as a manager, I've never said to my people, you must work whatever, can't you log on? Unless there's some major problem. If someone says they're sick, they're sick. So how have people built this expectation into the normal life? You know, let's examine this. You know, I think that COVID, there's been a time when you were sick. So sometimes if you did get some of the COVID illnesses, I'm not taking away from people being genuinely ill, really ill. But a lot of time when I got COVID, I was testing positive but felt fine. But I had to isolate for 7 to 10 days. That was the rules. So obviously, yeah, you'd log on, you'd carry on working, you work from home. I mean, but unfortunately, what I have seen recently outside COVID is that you log on and see people who are genuinely poorly, struggling to get the call done, look terrible, coughing and sneezing. But they're on the call. They wouldn't have been on a normal call a few years ago. And it's affecting the recovery. It's expending energy, even sitting down and thinking. That's what humans work. A lot of your brain is taking calories and obviously taking away from your real recovery. So let's, as leaders, make sure that the next time your directs tell you that they're ill, then you tell them to turn the phone off, turn the laptop off and rest. You will get 100% team members back quicker with this approach instead of this long working from home ill people. So the fact is, if they're not resting, they're not going to come back stronger. And in fact, the continuation of their illness will be worse. Well, thanks for listening. And as always, I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on the show, both good and bad. So please send me your feedback, as it's a gift, to managermattpodcast@gmail.com. I answer all the emails myself and would love to engage on new topics or revisit old. Right, well, that's it for Manager Matt this week. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening to this Manager Matt podcast. We hope you found it interesting, helpful and actionable. One last thing, please leave a quick review on iTunes or with your podcast provider, as it helps to spread the word of Manager Matt. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, and if you did like anything in particular, send an email to managermattpodcast@gmail.com or visit managermatt.co.uk for more content. Feedback is a gift, so let's keep giving. See you next week.